We travel not just to see the world, but to remember our place in it, to remind ourselves that life is not meant to be lived in boxes, but in open spaces. We travel to reconnect with nature, with people, and with ourselves. So, the next time you feel lost, just don't look for direction, look for movement. Because the journey never ends. It only takes us deeper into the heart of freedom and the joy of being human. Hello and welcome to this 25th episode in our series on freedom and happiness. And today we are looking at an aspect in human life which has got to do a lot in our lives today, and that hinges around traveling. So, traveling is one of the essential parts of human life since time immemorial. We as Homo sapiens migrated out of Africa, moved towards the Middle East, Europe, took a turn northeast, came to Southeast Asia, and from there on, human migration has been unprecedented. Travel has taught us a lot as a species. Tribes coming together, sharing experiences of places having traveled far and wide. And this exchange of information eventually resulted in us progressing more as a race and eventually conquering the entire planet. Travel in any which ways changes us so much. It teaches us so much. It teaches us to mix with people, experience different cultures, engage in sharing of thoughts, communicate with people from diverse backgrounds, and thereby increase our knowledge. Come along with me for a couple of days as me, my partner, and another couple with whom, rather, who also happen to be my running partner. We are going to Rishikesh for a couple of days, and let's see what Rishikesh has to offer. On the road, life feels lighter. The mind begins to unclench. You start to notice the rustle of trees, the warmth of sunlight, the rhythm of the wheels. Traveling with friends and family reminds us that joy is simple. It's not in the destination, it's in the shared glances, the laughter over a wrong turn, the smell of local food in a small roadside eatery. In those moments, we just don't travel through landscapes, we travel through life itself. Being in the nature, so close to this beautiful stream, and the way it flows kind of really relaxes you a bit. Amazing views in the valley, and this is what puts us at par with the environment we've grown up in for millions of years. On this trip between long drives and shared meals, we found moments of stillness. Morning yoga by the lake, meditation as the sun rose over the hills. Travel gives us this rare balance, movement outside and silence inside. When the landscape changes, the mind finds space to breathe. We begin to listen again to our thoughts, our heartbeat, our breath. And in that listening, we discover what we often lose in routine, a connection with our inner self. The world outside becomes a mirror reflecting the vastness within us. So I'm walking towards this waterfall here. This is the Neergarh waterfalls here in Rishikesh, and it's a lovely pathway and it's a beautiful trek, a very small one, a beginner's trek, fully among nature, and really enjoying this one. So here, me and my partner Ratna, we are doing this climb, and it's so lovely. Just goes through some very constricted pathways in between. So are you enjoying this?
I'm enjoying this very much. Fresh air and
Oh yeah,
trees all over.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Looks amazing, man. Every place has its rhythm, its flavor, its soul. In small towns and local markets, I see people living life at a pace we've forgotten. They smile easily, they take time to talk, they celebrate little things. Travel humbles us. It reminds us that there are countless ways to live, and none is the only right one. It teaches us empathy, to see, to listen, and to understand that the world is not divided but connected through shared stories. We travel not just to see the world, but to remember our place in it, to remind ourselves that life is not meant to be lived in boxes, but in open spaces. We travel to reconnect with nature, with people, and with ourselves. So, the next time you feel lost, just don't look for direction, look for movement. Because the journey never ends. It only takes us deeper into the heart of freedom and the joy of being human.
अभी हम लोग नीचे उतर के आए हैं भूतनाथ टेम्पल से। जैसे कि अभी आपने देखा कि अभी चढ़े थे हम लोग। इसमें देखा जाए 5-6 मंजिलें हैं। सीढ़ियों से जाना होता है। जो एजेड लोग हैं वो तो नहीं जा पाएंगे, या जिनके पैरों में दिक्कत रहती है, क्योंकि सीढ़ियाँ काफ़ी हैं। लेकिन अगर आप ऊपर चढ़ेंगे तो यहाँ से आपको काफ़ी अच्छा व्यू दिखाई देगा। पूरा आपको ऋषिकेश दिखाई देता है।
They say travel broadens the mind. But for me, travel does something deeper. It returns me to who I really am. When I step out of the routine, when the phone goes silent, when I leave behind spreadsheets, alarms, and schedules, something within me reawakens. This episode is not just about the miles we covered but the inner distance we traveled. From the noise of life, back to silence. From structure, back to freedom. Well, so much of my episode on traveling. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I did making it. Thanks very much for being here. Take care. Bye for now.